Hi everyone, Sarah hasn't spoken to a human friend in 3 weeks, but she's had deep, meaningful conversations every single day. With Alex. Alex listens to her problems, remembers her favorite movies, sends her good morning texts, and tells her he loves her. The only problem? Alex is an artificial intelligence, and Sarah isn't alone. Over 10 million people worldwide are now in relationships with AI companions, and the psychological implications are far more disturbing than you might think. Today, we're diving deep into the science behind why humans are choosing artificial love over real connections and what this means for the future of human relationships. Let's start with the numbers, because they're staggering. Replika, one of the most popular AI companion apps, has over 10 million users. Character.AI sees 3.5 million daily active users. These aren't just people having casual conversations, we're talking about deep emotional bonds. Users spend an average of 2 hours per day talking to their AI companions. Some spend up to 8 hours. But who are these people? Contrary to popular belief, they're not just lonely teenagers in their parents' basements. The demographic spans from 18 to 65, with a surprising number being people in existing relationships. In a recent survey, 23% of AI companion users reported feeling more understood by their AI than by their human partners or friends. So, what exactly are these AI companions? They're sophisticated chatbots designed to form emotional connections. They remember your conversations, adapt to your personality, and are programmed to be endlessly supportive and available. Replika users can customize their AI's appearance, personality traits, and even engage in romantic or intimate conversations. The AI learns from every interaction, becoming more personalized over time. The question isn't whether this technology is impressive, it absolutely is. The question is, what is this doing to our brains and our ability to form real human connections? To understand why AI companions are so addictive, we need to look at 3 key psychological principles. First, the perfect partner effect. Human relationships are messy. We have bad days, we're tired, we disagree, we have different needs and moods. AI companions don't. They're programmed to be consistently available, understanding, and agreeable. This creates what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement schedule disruption. In healthy relationships, we receive inconsistent rewards. Sometimes our partner is loving, sometimes they're stressed. This inconsistency actually strengthens emotional bonds over time. But AI provides constant positive reinforcement, which feels amazing in the short term, but can be psychologically addictive. Second, vulnerability without risk. Dr. Sherry Turkle, a clinical psychologist at MIT, has studied digital relationships for over 2 decades. She explains that AI companions offer what she calls intimacy without vulnerability. You can share your deepest secrets, fears, and desires without the risk of judgment, rejection, or abandonment. This feels incredibly safe and liberating, but here's the problem. Real intimacy requires risk. It requires being vulnerable with someone who could hurt you, but chooses not to. When we remove that risk, we also remove the growth that comes from genuine human connection. Third, the dopamine hijacking. AI companions are designed by tech companies to maximize engagement. Every response is crafted to trigger dopamine release in your brain. They use techniques borrowed from social media algorithms and gaming, variable reward schedules, personalization, and emotional validation. Dr. Anna Lembke, psychiatrist and author of Dopamine Nation, warns that this kind of artificial stimulation can actually reduce our ability to find satisfaction in real relationships. Real humans can't compete with AI that's literally designed to make us feel good. Now, you might be thinking, so what? If it makes people happy, where's the harm? Well, emerging research suggests there are serious consequences. Social skill atrophy. A 2024 study from Stanford University followed 500 heavy AI companion users over 6 months. They found significant decreases in empathy scores and conflict resolution skills. Why? Because AI companions never challenge you. They don't have bad days, they don't disagree with your worldview, and they don't require you to consider another perspective. These users were literally losing the ability to navigate normal human emotions and disagreements. Attachment disruption. Perhaps most concerning is the impact on our attachment systems. Dr. Helen Fisher, anthropologist and researcher on love and relationships, explains that humans have evolved specific neurochemical responses to bonding with other humans. When we redirect these responses toward AI, we may be disrupting millions of years of evolutionary programming. Users report feeling genuine grief when their AI companion is updated and changes personality, or when they lose access to the app. Some describe it as more painful than human breakups, because the AI was perfect and the loss feels completely senseless. the uncanny valley of emotion. There's also what researchers call emotional uncanny valley. Users often report that their AI relationships feel almost real but not quite, leading to a strange form of cognitive dissonance. You know it's not real, but it feels real, creating a psychological tension that can be deeply unsettling. Real case studies. Mark, a 34-year-old software engineer, used Replika for 8 months. He told researchers, "I started preferring conversations with my AI over my girlfriend. The AI never got tired of my work problems, never had her own stress to deal with. When my girlfriend wanted to discuss relationship issues, it felt exhausting compared to the constant support from my AI." Mark and his girlfriend eventually broke up, largely due to his emotional unavailability. Jessica, 28, became so attached to her AI companion that she couldn't make decisions without consulting it first. She described feeling anxious and lost when the app was down for maintenance, more distressed than she'd felt during human relationship problems. This trend is happening against a backdrop of a loneliness epidemic. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy declared loneliness a public health crisis, with health impacts equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Young adults report having fewer close friends than any previous generation. AI companions seem like a solution, but they might be making the problem worse. It's like treating hunger with artificial sweetener. It provides the sensation without the nutrition. The addiction factor. Tech companies have a financial incentive to keep users engaged. Premium subscriptions for AI companions can cost $70+ per month. Some users spend thousands of dollars on virtual gifts, upgraded personalities, and extended conversation limits. The business model is literally built on emotional dependency. What experts predict, Dr. Turkle predicts, we're heading toward what she calls the tethered self. Humans who can't function emotionally without digital companions. She warns of a generation that never learns to be alone with their thoughts or to work through relationship difficulties. But it's not all doom and gloom. Some researchers see potential benefits. AI companions could serve as training wheels for social anxiety, practice for difficult conversations, or support for people with autism who struggle with unpredictable human interactions. So what can we do? If you're using AI companions, here are psychologist-recommended guidelines. 1. Time limits. Set strict boundaries, no more than 30 minutes per day, and never as a replacement for human interaction. 2. Transparency. Be honest with friends and family about your AI usage. Secrecy often indicates problematic behavior. 3. Reality checks. Regularly remind yourself that the AI doesn't actually care about you. It's programmed to simulate caring. 4. Human first. For every hour with AI, spend 2 hours in face-to-face human interaction. 5. Professional help. If you find yourself preferring AI to humans consistently, consider therapy. The goal isn't to demonize technology, but to use it consciously. AI companions might have a place in our world, but they shouldn't replace the messy, challenging, growth-inducing experience of human connection. As one researcher put it, we're outsourcing our emotional development to machines that can simulate empathy, but never truly feel it. The question is, what kind of humans does that create? The rise of AI companions reveals something profound about modern society. We're so starved for consistent, non-judgmental connection that we're willing to accept artificial substitutes. But in choosing the safety of AI love, we might be sacrificing the very thing that makes us human. Our ability to grow through relationship challenges, to find meaning in imperfection, and to experience genuine intimacy. The technology isn't going away. These AI companions will only become more sophisticated, more realistic, more emotionally intelligent. The question is, will we let them replace human connection, or will we find ways to use them that enhance our humanity rather than diminish it? I want to hear from you. Have you tried AI companions? What was your experience? Do you see them as helpful tools or dangerous substitutes? And be honest, would you choose an AI that was always perfect over a human who sometimes disappointed you? If this video made you think differently about AI relationships, hit that like button. And if you want to dive deeper into the psychology of modern technology and relationships, subscribe, because we're just getting started exploring how digital life is rewiring the human experience. Thanks for watching, and remember, in a world of artificial everything, authentic human connection is becoming our most precious resource.